here we are today. Just it's just gives the kids that little touch of home that they need. That comfort food that they can't find at a hotel overseas, and it seems to be working for us. So,
how do you set the menu for these guys when they get over here?
Well, we actually do it almost on a daily basis now. When we first did it way back in 08, we tried to plan it actually out for the entire 2 weeks, and it's just not plausible. We don't know exactly what we're going to get into as far as ingredients and what the taste profiles are going to be. So we actually do it every day, and we figure out, first of all, we have to figure out how much for everybody, because these guys eat like animals. And then secondly, just what the flavors are going to be and what we have to work with ingredient-wise. And then we collectively put it all together and design their menus throughout each day.
Your ingredients, do you bring them with you or do you get them here?
We got a few staple sort of Canadian items that we would bring along with us. We brought from home. We brought quinoa, we brought maple syrup, Tim Hortons coffee, that kind of stuff. The stuff that these guys won't be able to find in Russia. So, there's a few ingredients that we bring with us, and then everything else we have to source it here, and it's tough at times, but we find substitutions, things that'll work, and try and make it taste like home.
What has been the biggest challenge of this Russia excursion, if you want to call it that?
I would say to date that the language barrier has been very difficult for us. But even though we have a team host, we're trying to get exactly the flavors that we're looking for in the spices and the ingredients. What we thought, for example, we had asked the butcher at one of the shops we went to for a ham, and we're even drawing out pigs for him and pointing to where the ham is, and we didn't quite get a ham. But we got a big piece of pork, and we did our best with it, and the players all enjoyed it. So there's little things that we know that perhaps the other guys don't know, and we just do as best we possibly can. So.
You guys take requests if players come to you when they're over here, or coaches come over to you and say, can we have this?
Over the years, there's been oodles of requests. Midnight grilled cheese, creme brulee, chocolate cereal, whatever these guys can dream up. We try and accommodate as best as possible, depending on where we are. But yeah, definitely we accommodate. There's a few allergies here and there and stuff like that too. So we do our best to accommodate. Sometimes it's tough, but these guys, they deserve it. So.
And a lot of times Hockey Canada management will text us about 2 a.m. looking for wings and nachos, but that's usually a big request. So,
all right, finally, guys, what was on the menu tonight?
Tonight we had some barbecued ribs, full racks of ribs, baked potatoes with all the fixings. We had some oven roasted tomatoes with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese on top, and cream of cauliflower soup.
You guys, your friends and family back home think this is pretty cool?
My parents, my whole family is just absolutely ecstatic. The first year when talking with Scott and Brad Pascal, I was a little skeptical, going, I can't be away from family, during the Christmas holidays. And when I talked to my mom and dad, they said, you are going 100%. And the best decision I ever made was doing this venture with all the Hockey Canada. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. Every year, I get the logos from the team, and I design and put together the jackets, and just to make sure that we kind of feel like they definitely do their part to make us feel like we're part of it, but these are kind of our uniforms to fit in and be a real part of it.